finally time. The season has begun. Stores are putting out their Halloween decor, and that just inspired me to start my June-O-Ween today on June 1st for you all. I am so excited, and if you clicked on today's video, you are my spooky friends as well, where I love to just do all types of Halloween, spooky, witchy decor on my channel. Now I will be throwing in bits and pieces of other DIYs if this is not your type of video. However, I am super excited. Hello friends, my name is Justina, and here I like to make, create, and inspire fun art things with you through my DIYs. If you are new here, I hope you stick around. All you have to do is click on that big red subscribe button down below. It is totally free, but don't forget to click on the bell notification so YouTube can always notify you every time I upload a new video. If you're already a subscriber, thank you so much for being here. I do appreciate each and every one of you. I am super excited that you have clicked on today's video. I have a couple of DIYs that were just so easy and fun to do just to get us started for the spooky season. Remember friends, don't forget to smash that thumbs up button. It really does help out my channel. And with all that being said, let's just jump right into it and let's art today. For our first DIY, what more fitting way than to paint a terracotta pot? That is what I'm doing today. Now, I purchased my large terracotta pot for $1.50 at the 99-cent store, and this is a 7.5-inch pot. Now these are the larger ones that they used to carry. As you may know, the 99-cent store has closed down, and you could pick up these pots wherever. I am going to first just give it a nice base color of my pumpkin Waverly chalk paint, and I do give it about 2 coats of that paint. I did not prep my pot correctly this time. Normally what I do is seal it with my clear sealer and then I paint on top of the sealant. But this time I just went for it and started painting on top of the terracotta pot, which is very porous. So it started drinking the paint very fast. So my paint started to dry quickly than expected. Nonetheless, it still worked out just fine. For the inside of my terracotta pot, I had to give it a nice solid flat black using my apple barrel acrylic paint, and I gave this about 2 coats as well. Once my second coat of paint was completely dry, I then took my pencil and started sketching on my painting that I'm going to fill in. If you can guess what it is really quickly, leave a comment down below. However, as you see here, you will see the shape take place, and I am super excited and thrilled how it turned out. I recently did a video of my favorite terracotta pots, and I might have to update that list because I just loved how this one turned out. As you see here, it kind of looks like 2 eyes, and now I'm filling in 2 noses, and then I'm going to make a spooky mouth. Now, once again, if you are not into the really spooky, creepy type of decor, you can always change this out to look cutesy and nice. But however, I was just really inspired about getting the Halloween season out. I've been seeing a lot of people go to shops and see all of the new decor pieces that are coming out in stores. Here is my face, and I just love it. And now I'm going in with black acrylic paint, the same apple barrel paint that I had earlier, and filling in all of my details. I'm first going into the eyes, and I kind of go really slow. However, I did speed things up because I did take my time and really made sure that I stayed in the lines that I drew on before. Now, once again, I do have to do 2 coats of each section because, like I mentioned before, I didn't properly seal my terracotta pot. So the pot really does soak in that paint and it becomes a little faded. So to remedy that, you do have to add a couple of coats. Now, I did mention what type of sealer I usually do for my pots, and it is the Rust-Oleum clear sealer. I usually give 1 coat to seal the pot. That way the pot isn't porous anymore. And then I add another coat right on top after I'm done painting my pot. And this usually works out really good. Sometimes I have to give a second layer depending on the painting and how much coverage I got on the first go around. After I filled in my face, as you saw, I am now going in with my folk art home decor chalk paint in the color Java, and I'm adding these lines because my pot is going to be a scary pumpkin. And then I'm going right on top of it with that pumpkin paint again, just to blend it out and make those lines that pumpkin usually has on their body. Next, I'm taking a fine liner paintbrush and I'm going over the detailed parts of my pot, which is his eyebrows, and filling in all of the little gaps that I missed out on the first go around. This is usually my favorite part while painting because you really see all of the details bring my little character to life and give him a nice personality. Well, in this case, a spooky personality. While I was doing that, I did get carried away and started adding more lines all over the face. As you see here, I started adding these really thin lines to the corners of his nose and his mouth to give him some cracks all over his face. Now my camera did die in the middle of doing this, so I didn't get every single crack on there, but I did started adding bigger cracks to the side and the back of the pot. Then lastly, I did add some highlights, and once that was dry, this pot is completely done. I absolutely loved how my pumpkin pot turned out. He is just the right amount of spooky, at least for me, to get started for the spooky season. I just adore how it came out. I'm actually thinking about making a little collection of this guy, maybe give him some friends, but nonetheless, I really love him and he is my favorite out of all of the DIYs today. I would really love to know what you think about this DIY down in the comment section below, and if you guessed a spooky pumpkin at the very beginning, I would love to know that too. For our second DIY, I have another pot, but this time it looks like a book. I once again purchased this from the 99-cent store when they were open. It was $2.99, however, I believe it was 80% off, so it really didn't cost much. Now, you can find these book pots, I believe, at Walmart now and any online store. But I first removed the tag underneath the pot, and as you see here, I'm going in with my hot glue gun. I wanted to give my book pot right here a spider web look. So the first thing I did was add a straight line in the center. Then I started adding the other lines to the side of the first line, and then I'm going in with this little U like drip from the hot glue gun, and then I just continue adding them until I get the desired look that I'm going for. And if I needed to, I added some more lines in between those just for it to make a little bit more sense and to give it the look of a spider web. I continued this on the other side of my book, and then I will continue on the side of my book and also the back of my book. Now, if you're new here, I hope you stick around. All you have to do is click on that big red subscribe button down below. It is totally free, but don't forget to click on the bell notification so that YouTube can always notify you every time I upload a new video. Plus, I would love for you to be part of our virtual art family here. If you're already a subscriber, once again, thank you so much for being here and clicking on today's video. I really hope you enjoy. Don't forget to smash that thumbs up button. It really does help out my channel. Now, since this is hot glue and this is a cold ceramic pot, the glue did dry pretty quickly. I am then going to take it outside and use my Rust-Oleum flat black spray paint and give it a couple of coats of that paint. After the paint had dried completely, that completes this DIY. Super simple and easy and really fun to make. Here is how my pot turned out. Once again, like I mentioned, I absolutely loved how it turned out. It's really simple and clean, and I just think it would be a great addition to my home decor. For our next DIY, yes, it is another pot, but this one's different, and it was once again bought at the 99-cent store for $3.99. However, once again, it was about 80% off when I went and found these. So I am just going to once again give it a whole new makeover. The first thing I did was add my flat black acrylic paint, I believe from Apple Barrel, and I did give it a couple of coats using that black paint. The reason I am painting instead of spray painting this pot is because on this day we had off and on rain showers, so I really couldn't make it outside to spray paint. Nonetheless, I did give it a couple of coats using that flat black, and it turned out just fine. For my next layer, I am going in with my Waverly chalk paint, I believe in Snow White, and I'm adding it to every other little lump here, I guess you can say, and giving it about 2 coats. I wasn't really too sure on which direction I wanted to go with this pot. However, I just did it until I liked how it turned out. And once again, you can't go wrong with black and white stripes. Yes, this definitely gives me Beetlejuice vibes, and I adore that look. Once again, if you do not like that look, you can always switch up your paint colors. However, I thought this was super simple and easy to do. Once the rains have let up, I am going to go outside and spray paint it to seal the paint in. That way my acrylic paints don't flake off. But this is how it looks with a little plant inside of it, and I absolutely just adore how simple and easy this little pot turned out. I would love to know what you think about this one down in the comment section below. Well, that is it, my friends. 3 simple DIYs to do to get into the spooky season. I am super excited that we are finally here. Code Orange, June-O-Ween DIYs for you. I have so many ideas for the spooky season that I am super excited to share with you. I would love to know if you are excited that it is finally here down in the comment section below. Also, don't forget to mention which flower pot was your favorite out of the 3 today. I would love to know. Remember, friends, if you are new here and you haven't yet subscribed, I hope you do that today. All you have to do is click on that big red subscribe button down below. It is totally free, but don't forget to click on the bell notification so YouTube can always notify you every time I upload a new video. If you're already a subscriber, thank you so much for being here. I do appreciate each and every one of you. Don't forget to smash that thumbs up button. It really does help out my channel. And don't forget to comment down below which one was your favorite out of the 3 today. And if you know one spooky friend who is excited for the spooky season, please share this video with them. It really does help out my channel. Thank you all so much for taking the time and coming along with me with today's video. I had a blast making these, and I am super excited for the next DIYs. Thank you all so much, and I will see you in the next one.